Comes to my rescue. Christopher Joyce is a member of the Scrub Daddy team. He brings us what we call Dish Daddy.
Yeah.
This is a 9-piece. There's a lot going on here.
There is.
The first thing I want you to do is just choose color of the wand.
Yeah.
That's all the choice you have to make. You either choose blue, gray, or ivory. And then everybody gets all these accessories. You want to walk through those?
Yeah, the accessories are great. So these are the 2 Scrub Daddy heads, the same material as your traditional Scrub Daddy, that flex texture. Scour Daddy, which has the Armortech mesh over the Scrub Daddy flex texture material. Your Scrub Mommy, see it has the softer side, the Resifoam side. You're getting the adapter plate that allows you to put any of your Scrub Mommies or Scrub Daddies on a dish wand finally, and then a brush. You know what? It's really about a whole system. And I say that because Aaron Krause revolutionized the kitchen sponge with just this smiley face sponge.
Right.
Then he saw this and said, you know what, we can do better than this. This really is not that functional. It leaks, these smell, they scratch, all the things that he did with the kitchen sponge, now he's doing with the dish wand. But it's not just a dish wand, it is an entire system. Again, this is the Scrub Daddy head, the same material as the flex texture on the Scrub Daddy. But here's the neat thing. Has a hook and loop closure, and now you can put the Scour Daddy heads on. You can also then detach this plate, and you put this plate on.
And that holds any of your Scrubbed Mommies or Scrubbed Daddies. Whole
Exactly.
sponges.
So it's a whole system. So it's really cool. So I'm going to go back, put the original plate on, go back to the Scrub Daddy head, and I'm going to show you how this works.
Okay. And let me remind you, this is free shipping and handling, and it's sale priced, and the 5-pay goes away end of day today.
Exactly. So again, flex texture is not going to scratch, but in the cold water, I just put it in the cold water, it firms up, it's ready to do the heavy duty scrubbing. So something like this, Casey burned on gravy browning and mustard and ketchup and cheese, it looks like it's not going to come off, but because we firm this up, right now I'm just using tap water, but I'm going to show you the dish wand. What's wonderful about it, you can put your favorite dish soap in there, and you can see it working its way through that burned on mess, using that flex texture material, and now, David, that satisfaction of getting it squeaky clean, and you just use tap water. Now, you're looking at this mustard, ketchup, and cheese a little more burnt on. Watch this. I'm going to take the Scrub Daddy head off. I'm going to put the Scour Daddy head off that has this Armortech mesh, put it in some cold water, and watch this. Now it's going to work its way through the burned on mess that is mustard and ketchup and cheese. No problem at all. And if you notice, I'm keeping my hand away from the mess.
Right.
All right. I'm not getting near it. And particularly if something's hot or maybe a knife.
And the handle also gives you a little leverage, doesn't it?
It does give you some leverage. Perfect. Yes, indeed. Now, here's the really neat thing. You saw what just tap water just did. But here's the beautiful thing. Because it's a dish wand, watch this. Now I can fill it with my favorite soap. And he made sure to design this bottom, first of all, with that cute little smiley face, the Scrub Daddy, but also design it so it's not going to leak. So watch this. You can see this little window here. I'm going to fill it with my favorite dish soap. There we go. Fill it up. And now what I'm going to do is show you, now you can do your dishes. Look at how it's actually pushing just this little button on top.
Dish soap, yeah.
Yes, just a measured bit of the dish soap. Now I'm going to take my Scrub Daddy head with the dish soap so you can do your dishes. And look what a phenomenal job that does of breaking down the mess that is on that nonstick.
Ordinarily, Chris would be on the other side of the sink, and he would have that on the bottom of the sink. He would have some leverage.
Yeah, it's a little harder on camera.
He doesn't have on camera. But it's important to know, if you're thinking, well, that didn't come to cling very quickly. That's because he's not using it the way he would at home. It's important to know it eventually comes clean.
Well,
it's
that's
also
it.
free shipping and handling. And if you want gray, only $1,100 in the gray. We also have the blue, we have the cream. So you choose a color because it matches your kitchen or makes you smile. They all do exactly the same job.
It's a great way to put it.
And you get all the same accessories. First day ever at this low price, and the 5-pay goes away at the end of the day today.
Love that. Yeah.
Oh, and ivory is new, I'm told. I keep calling this cream. This is ivory.
Well, you know why? Because we did have cream, but people prefer this more neutral, more white color, the ivory. So that's why we switched it over to that.
And that's new today. Okay.
That's new today. And then what I love, all those things that you want to clean but you don't want to get your hands near, like a knife, look at, because you're keeping your hand away from it, now you're able to easily do that. One other thing that Aaron thought about was the side of your sink. So watch this. This mess that's here, that's on that dish wand floating down, there's a gutter system that Aaron created, and that's ensuring that all the mess, all the soap is actually being placed into the sink rather than going all over your countertop.
It's really remarkable stuff. And I will tell you, if you're looking for a great way to clean your kitchen and you don't want to use a lot of caustic chemicals, this is a great way to begin. And if your toaster oven looks this bad, we need to have a separate conversation.
We have to have a separate conversation, but I make it dramatic just to show you how effective that flex texture side is. And watch this. This is really cool. You can flip it over that Resofoam side, and now you can use it as your cloth, and your job is done.
Sound of clean.
Sound of clean. Now I'm going to take off this head that allowed me to attach this Scrub Mommy. Now I'm putting on a brush. This comes with it too, a brush. And now you're going to be able to get into those, maybe the colanders, or in this case, what is this, a whisk, right? And you can see how it does a great job. So it really is a whole cleaning system, but yet it's never going to scratch the surface, any of the heads.
Before you go into all these demonstrations, we have a grill pan.
Yep.
We have some
Quartz
tile.
countertop.
Quartz. We have stainless steel, and we have a mirrored surface.
Exactly. So I'm going to use the Scour Daddy head because we have a coffee stain on here. Put a little bit of the cold water. Remember, it has this Armortech mesh, the flex texture material on the inside. This was, I think, Casey said mustard, ketchup, cheese, a coffee stain. So whether it's a Formica countertop or quartz or whatever countertop you have, it's going to do a great job and it's not going to scratch. How about the stainless steel? You want to clean it, but you want to make sure that you're not going to scratch it. The Scrub Daddy materials, you're ensuring that you're never going to scratch that surface. We had it tested on over 25 surfaces, David. And now we're going to go to the bathroom. Now for the first time, look at this. A dish wand will accommodate that Scrub Mommy. Taking care of the soap scum, the tooth splatters.
Maybe you've got tile, shower walls, shower doors that all need to be cleaned. Wouldn't it be nice to clean them this easily with no scratching?
Exactly. It just makes it so much easier, and you're keeping your hand away from the mess. And then last but not least, you're getting this wonderful little brush. So you're going to be able to get into those areas that you typically couldn't get into. So it is truly an entire cleaning system.
This is very, very popular. We are very busy. And let's go back to our wine colors again. Just to show everybody, we have this in the blue.
Yep.
We have it in the gray. 800 left in gray, and the brand new ivory.
Beautiful.
And everyone gets all of the brush heads.
All of them, yes.
And everything is ready to go with free shipping and handling and sale pricing. Christopher Joyce, good to have you back, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Take care.
All right, we've got a clearance priced item for you now coming up from Temptations. And this is what Tara likes to call her essential set. This is going to have all the pieces that you're going to need. Plus, we're going to have some really fancy trivets that I think you're going to love. And Tara Tescher is back with us. She is